Hello. God has been giving me some somewhat scary dreams, even though I was not afraid. I was awake and aware, and I had strong intuition and a strong feeling of what was going on in the dream with dreams that I've been having with people that were out of it, that seemed to be gone, that weren't blinking their eyes, people that were not acting normally in these dreams that I've been having. One of the dreams took place at a random middle or high school that I've never seen or been to before. And I was walking through this track and field area and started walking towards a random building at some random school that I've never seen before in my dream. And I saw people running, obviously, but then there was some people that were running away from other people, and then there was other people that were running the track and field, because that was a part of what they do. Some people were running away from others, and I had a strong feeling that something was going on with people turning or changing. So intuition told me to run, and it wasn't because of track and field. And in my dream, I started running towards a bathroom, and I saw people standing there without blinking their eyes, and I had a really strong feeling something bad was happening to them. They started slowly walking towards me in a very, very slow motion, and I had a feeling I needed to stay still, and I got on the counter in this dream because one person kept walking up too close to me without blinking their eyes in my dream, and I had a feeling I had to instantly kill or unalive them in my dream. I chopped their head off, and then I started running, and I felt like I had to for my life in this dream. And then I ran and saw people saw my family, mother and two brothers. They were hopping in a van, and I got in with them, and then they dropped me off, and they took off without me. And I was about to warn them of what was going on. I didn't know in the dream if they knew what was happening with people. And then I had another dream a few months later. This is a series of dreams that have been happening for the last year and a half, for about 1.5 and 2 years of dreams that I'm about to share. Another dream I had where I was in a random nice city I've never seen before. I don't know where it was in the world, if it was in the United States or not, I don't know. And I saw this, not a bus, but I can't think of what it's called. It's like a shuttle or something that you get on, but there's no roof or walls. You just sit on it, and there's no seat belts. And there's usually someone showing everybody around of the city on this shuttle thing with no roof or walls and stuff like that. So it's not a bus, but it's almost halfway like it in my dream. I had this really strong urge and instant feeling to move and not stop moving, and it's like when the animals in the wild have an instinct that they need to run and escape. That's how I was feeling. And that the animals in real life usually do that when an incoming disaster is about to strike, like a major, major disaster, like a gigantic earthquake or a tsunami, or something very serious, natural disaster that's about to happen. Groups of animals will sense it, and they'll gather together in a group and run out of that area to escape the incoming disaster that may take place weeks ahead of time in the future. So that's what I was feeling in every single one of these dreams that I was having. In this dream, when I got on the shuttle, everybody else knew what was going on. I had a backpack on me, almost like it was the end of the world type of scenario. Other people had backpacks and bags with them as well. And I had this feeling that they all knew what was about to happen. And they all had an instinct to get out and to not stop moving as well. And that was the second dream. And then after that happened, I got off the shuttle. I ended up running through an Amazon or something like that for a couple seconds, and then all of a sudden I was out of the Amazon, and I could hear growling sounds in the background in my dream. No big deal, right? Okay, fast forward that that was a second dream. I've also had another dream. Let me see what else. Let me think for a second. I had a dream where I looked at myself in the mirror and my skin was gray and my eyes were completely white and I had no color in my eye. No blue, no black, no black pupil, no blue part of my eyes. And I looked like I was dead. And I was growling in my dream, looking at myself in the mirror. Completely gray, like unnaturally gray. And then I woke up from that dream. Bear in mind, I do not watch zombie movies or zombie TV shows. I don't pay attention to stuff like that. I don't watch movies or TV shows like that. I have in the past, a few years ago, like maybe a little more than 1 year ago. I used to, but that was a while back. So at the time I was having these dreams, I was not watching any TV shows or movies to influence my mind on any of this. I also had a dream that my brother, and I'm not going to name my brother or give out his name or names of family members for safety reasons, but I had a brother in a dream, and there was people in a very crowded outdoor area, outdoor city. Everybody was walking normally, then all of a sudden everybody started froze and stopped walking. I mean, hundreds and hundreds of people, maybe thousands in this other dream, and none of them were blinking. And I heard this noise in the air, and I saw this tower. I don't know if it was like a radio tower or Wi-Fi tower. I'm not really quite sure what it was. But I noticed it was green, so I noticed that it was on, and I had an instant feeling or intuition that it needs to be turned off and that it was affecting everybody's brains that were being affected by this, and I was the only one that wasn't being affected by whatever was happening. All of a sudden, I had the power to float to the top of this small tower. It wasn't a tower. I don't know what to call it. I don't know what the name of it is. It was probably 6 feet tall, so it was really small. And I had the ability to all of a sudden float on the top to get to the top of it, and then I was able to turn it off, and everybody was able to walk normally again and blink their eyes. But when it was on, everybody stood frozen without blinking and weren't moving at all, almost like time had froze. So that's another dream I had. I've had multiple dreams, at least 3 dreams, where I find people that are not blinking their eyes, that are walking extremely slow. And in all these dreams, I have an instinct and intuition to move and to stay away from these people. Move meaning walk, and don't stop walking, or run, and don't stop running, or hide. Like a natural instinct. There's a saying of fear causes movement, or something like that. Or instinct, or some animal intuition, animal instinct. I don't know exactly what it is, but I believe that this is happening now, that there is something happening in the brains of those who are being affected by mind control and CV.1.9.v.acci.ne/ if you know what I'm saying, the 1./9, who have people that who have taken the this. There are going to be people that are having brain fog and memory loss, and it is happening now of some people that have taken this. And because this, which I have mentioned in my newest video that I just posted up a few hours ago, about the you-know-what 1.9 being put into food and water. If you haven't seen that video, please, I urge you to watch that video. God's letting me know to share my dreams, because there is a reason why some people have dreams. A lot of times we don't know why we have certain dreams as human beings, but sometimes God allows dreams to happen for certain people to tell us certain things that we may not know that is happening, and it's a way of God waking people up. And I'm not the only one that's getting similar dreams. That there are a lot of people that are getting dreams like this all over the world since this you-know-what came out that people have been being injected with. There are thousands of people that are getting similar dreams, actually worse dreams than me. But God's giving me these dreams. He's giving me lighter dreams, so I don't fear or end up in, afraid. But if you have any experiences where you stop blinking for, say, 2, 3, 4, 5 minutes at a time, and you don't blink at all, and you feel like you can't sleep, and you're just laying down in bed with your mouth open and not able to blink, and you can't really close your mouth, pray to Jesus Christ, Yeshua, the Son of God. Pray to God that your DNA and your blood may be healed and purified and cleansed of the C.1.9.vacc./INE that is being put into food, water, and air, as God is revealing it to some people. I don't know exactly in what locations this is happening, as I said in my previous video, but it's happening in some places. The patent number for this is 060606, which is the number of Satan. According to the book of Revelation, I believe it's chapter 14, or somewhere in the last book of the Bible, the book of Revelation, where it explains the number of the beast, the mark of the beast, or the number of a man. The number is a patent number that Bill Gates has put into these that people have been taking, and it is 060606. And if you do not believe me, you can go on the internet and look this up yourself. The best place for information, as I said in my last video, is p.u.t.com. It is bitchute.com, and you type in the full word of what it's actually called and spelled, which I'm watching what I see on here, so I'm not flagged for misinformation, because people that want to hide their demonic agendas and pacts with demons, pacts and deals with Satan, regarding this injection, does not want this type of information to be let out of the bag. So there's information that is deleted, but there is information that is able to be let out because God willing. It is God's plan for people to know how the enemy is trying to destroy souls of humans, especially because we really are going towards the end times right now. As much as that sounds ridiculous and crazy to some, sounds religious to a lot of people, but it's true. We are definitely towards those end times that have been, beginning birthing pains, the Bible calls it, like a woman in labor pains. So yeah, if I can think of any more dreams that I've had recently. Yeah, so I am done for now until I'm able to think of any other dreams. Okay, so pray to God. Ask Yeshua Jesus Christ the truth regarding these things. Ask the Holy Spirit to show you the truth of what I'm talking about, so you know I'm not making this up. And look it up on YouTube. Look it up in the videos of the YouTube, and look it up on bitshoot.com as well. And there is information of people that are some people that are getting dreams, and other people that are getting full-blown prophetic visions from God. So yeah,